Hello and welcome to What Map, the map review show for Cities Skylines. There are tens of thousands of maps in the workshop now, and so finding the right one for your next build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review one, using our 5-star rating for aesthetics, detail and gameplay potential, awarding only the very best the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to Wednesday's What Map, and today is looking to be a really good day. A really good day, because we have got the new ecania map. I love ecania's work. He's got his very own style and it's just marvellous. It's YAKATORIAN Islands. All set around the middle 25 squares, perfectly set for the player that wants to stick to the rules. And look at those farms, they look like Doctor Who's scarf to you. Yeah, me too. Anyway, right, where were we? Ah yes, now you need mass transit for this one. It's a bit of a shame for those of you that don't have mass transit, because this is a glorious map. A little bit of reading to be done there. You've got a couple of options. If you've got a lot of RAM, you can go for the big collection, which is quite big. I have gone with this for my particular show because I'm fortunate to have a little bit on the excess RAM side at the moment. However, if you are a little short on the RAM, you can go for the small collection, which is, well, smaller. Still quite a lot in it. Now, we'll zoom off, look at this perfect bridge. Now, I have sped the footage up for today's show because, frankly, I was wandering around for about 22 minutes and that's too long for this show. What we've got going down the middle of the highway there is an iron fence. Very nice. But yes, you should still be able to enjoy all the sceneries that there is to be enjoyed with the sped up footage. It's still not so fast. Look at the detailing there in the farms. The colour is just lovely. Like I say, he's custom built this theme and is using the Starburg LUT, and it's just stunning. It really is. What have we got here? Well, let's say occasionally we're going into elevated highways, perfectly worked in, and here we have the central interchange. That's very nice indeed. Everything goes through here from the 4 highway directions. What have we got here? No clipping through. This is all good. This is very nice to see. Very nice to see. You think there's going to be some clipping through, but I can't find any at all. Although that road does seem a little low. Now, short of doing some actual building on this, I can't say for sure whether that is too low. It's quite impossible for me to tell. So that could be a mark off, but we're not going to mark it down because, frankly, I'm trusting you on this one, ecania. I think it might be just high enough to get an Arctic under, possibly. What have we got here? It's our start square. A little bit of minor glitching there. Tiny little bit of minor glitching there. Tiny weeny bit. Liking these. These are nice detailing. And what have we got here? Oh, up. Welcome. Thank you very much for that. Yes, it's the start square. Right by the river. Lots of flat build land. There's a railway there as well. I mean, that's just perfect, isn't it? Do you not think? Perfect. We'll be looking at the detailing and build planes and everything later on. But let's just start by flying off to the fog, and then we'll have a look at the rail, because we normally do that next, don't we? Rail? Let's follow the rail. Now, with ecania, we can expect tunnels. We really can, and we are not to be disappointed. We've got 3 right beside each other here, which at first I thought was odd, but I've learnt to accept it. We're going under some sort of like national park. I'm going to call that national park, and it goes off to that way. In the middle one, comes out over here into the middle of the farmer's field. If we go left, and we're going to follow this one, it comes out over here. I want to take this because this is an interesting route, or route if you are from the United States and you are wrong. Haha! Where are we? Yes, we're going under a bridge, under another bridge, and a hard left. Yes, route is one of those American words that really grates on me being an Englishman. It's route. You root's the word. If we go left, now look, we've got two running parallel here. And it doesn't join over, but that's fine. I'll show you why that's fine in a minute. Go through these farms. I'm sure the farmer wasn't at all pleased by him cutting through his fields, but it works. And then that is the one that joins up over here. Right, so we've gone left, we've come back on the right, and if we go down the middle through here and skip around here and around that way and through there and through these other fields and under that there, and then it splits and goes into that tunnel and it comes out on the other side. So it didn't need to connect. I thought at first I wanted it to, now I really don't. And then we zigzag and cross past that tunnel entrance, which we're not going to look at. I don't think we need to look at every single rail route and tunnel and whatever. And that skips out over here anyway. So we bend on right through the fields, hit some perfect bridges, and it's perfect time for perfect asset review. Today's asset is Riverbend Tower 333 Wacker by Honker. This is one of those skyscrapers that doesn't quite work with my cinematic skills. I've got to work on them if I get some time, practice the skills. So we'll do some bouncing. I'm sorry about that. Lovely detailing on this. It's a lovely building based on a building in Chicago, which is a place in America, I believe. A big old city there. It's quite a lovely arc to that building. And if you're wondering about the water, yes, a couple of you said, why don't you do a water feature? So that's what you get for about 30 seconds worth of editing. A small pool with some rocks around it and water gushing into a canal. Ignore my detailing. No, just look at that beautiful tower by Honker. It's beautiful. It's Riverbend Tower 333 Wacker by Honker. Today's asset of the day, and I like it. I'm keeping that one. Beautiful. Now there are two shipping routes which I've forgotten to include in the editing, so I apologise for that. Here is the only issue with the shipping routes, and it is perfectly fine. Look at that. Perfectly fine. Great work by ecania. Except for when you come back the other way and you get a bump. Other than that, the shipping routes are absolutely perfect and where you'd want them to be, and they avoid everything, and it's very nice. Water flow. There is a lot of water flow on this map. You wouldn't expect there to be, as it appears to be quite flat, but you have no problems at all here. Look at this, you can see it moving. You can see it's just gushing. It's gushing everywhere. We'll go this way, shall we go this way? Come down to the water level. I'm going to say lovely levelling on the banks, and we've even got like top up water supply. Look at that. Just beautiful. Come on. That is not nice, is it? Hey, that is not nice. That is horrible. Slight water glitching, but I don't mark down on water glitching. It's hard enough to work with water without having to worry about it glitching. You wouldn't notice it anyway if you pulled right back and just admired it from afar. Right, so anyway, that's where the water comes out, and you can see it's still flowing this far out from the water source. Got some nice islands there, which we'll come and have a look at in a minute, because we've got some more water over here. See, these mountains, they're there for show, and you won't be building up into these, but they are beautifully done as well, despite only being for aesthetics from a distance. Look at this. This is not fair. Ecania, this is not fair. How can you produce something like this? This is an outrage. I'm going to be writing to your government and asking you to be, I don't know, rewarded or something. Have a dime bar. Dime bar. Oh, I fancy a dime bar right now. But yes, look at that, water sources out of lakes, which is my preference. This one appears to be outside of a mountain, but it's too much in the fog to tell. But there you go, lakes at the top, that's my preference. Small water lakes. See, he's been listening to me, as ecania. He's been listening to me. He's a lovely fella. What we've got going on down here? Say, lots of water movement as well. Look at the beauty there. Even this far out from the middle of the map, where nobody's going to notice it apart from me. Ah, thank you. And in the middle of the map, we've got these ornamental type lakes, feeding out a lot of water as well, which is keeping everything flowing and keeping everything moving. Some of the ornamental lakes are not as eloquent as me. No, are not feeding water out, but they're still beautiful. Tree clusters, that's something that ecania is known for, and that's a beautiful tree cluster. Most of the map seems to be quite sporadic. It's nice to actually see a little change in style there. The rocks, nice detailing here, but also look, no glitching, no flickering. I can't remember the last time I saw a map where there was no flickering in rocks. Don't know what you've done there, mate, but that is absolutely breathtaking for me anyway. Islands. Now, you're not going to be doing much building on these, although there's the possibility, I would suggest, of a little bit of land reclamation in there for your airport. What do you think? I definitely would. An airport down here, linking up to the mainland over there. Yeah. What have we got over here? Ah, this fella. Now, this castle is beautiful. Look at it. Okay, not realistic, but then I think we can accept that this map is not a realistic map. It's a stylized map. These little men, are they? Men? Effigies of men around the outside, possibly? I don't know. Fallen heroes. But look, stacking the towers. Oh, I've not seen that before. That is wonderful. I mean, all praise the prop snapping tool. All praise. What have we got down here? We've got the essential lighthouse, which is connecting up with this wharf very, very nicely. Yeah, look, you can get right up there. That's good work. Somebody's been listening to me again. That ship rock. Well, yeah, you wouldn't want to bring your ship into there. That'd be dangerous. Now, would you want a lighthouse there? Well, before that bridge was built, I would argue yes. That's another tick in the right box. Oh, look at this, it's just beautiful. Where should we go now? Look at this, look at this. It's just aesthetically so pleasing to me. So pleasing. Oh, lovely. What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? So many things. Fields. Look at that. Hang on a second. I've got a grumble. I have. Look how close they are together there. And they're spaced out there. That is a faulty field. 1 star for details. Speaking of detailing, aesthetically, 5 stars. Get on with it, okay? Detail. I'm only marking it down 1 star, and that's for that bridge with the crashing of the cruise ship. Other than that, 5-star map. Gameplay potential, pretty much unlimited. 5 big fat juicy stars there too. I love this map. Absolutely love it. It's amazing in every way, shape and form. So anyway, that's YAKATORIAN Islands by ecania. And I would give this my seal of approval, but unfortunately, I'm kidding you, I'm joking. It gets the BonBonB seal of approval. Well, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Today's map was absolutely glorious. Tomorrow we've got another creator request, so join me for that one. I can't promise it will be as good as this one, but I can promise it will be a map. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.